YouTube? William with WC9s. Headed for another adventure. Going upriver, stay a few nights, maybe a week, don't know yet. We'll see how things go. We're gonna test out the BOB. This is the BOB test. The bug out bag, get buggy too. We're gonna see if my new modular state-of-the-art system how it's gonna work. So anyway, I'll show you some of the trip. It's the same trip that you've seen probably several times, but hey, it never gets old to me, so maybe it don't get old to you guys either. So here we go. We're going upriver. Turn the camera around and we'll get started. Alright, let's check and see if the hog's still in here. This is where I killed that hog. Yep, they're still in here. So I'm going to ease back out of here and go set up camp. And we'll come back here and hunt tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday. That, my friends, is a river birch that has fallen. Some very, very good tinder there. So we're going to definitely grab some of that before we get out of here. As Dave says, possum mentality. I think this is probably a good spot here. I'm going to cut some brush and just kind of pile up and give me a little bit of a blind here. So we'll get back here in a little while. Well, I started building my blind and somebody shot about 50 yards that way. And I hollered at them a couple of times and nobody answered, so there may be something over there I don't want to see. So we'll move out of here and go somewhere else. But the hogs are in here. Just a shame, but just no place you can go anymore. People's got to mess everything up. But a hog ain't worth getting shot over something you don't want to see. So we're going to back on out of here and see if we can't go somewhere else and find them again. Talk to you later. Bye. Alright. Went up that creek that I used to hunt on when I was a kid. Got off the river as much as I could. I had a paddle in here, fight brush, so it's less likely people's going to come in here. Unless they come in from the back side, and it's a long walk in here. Because that's how I used to come in. So it's unlikely people's going to be in here. Found a fairly open spot, so we should be able to get a breeze. It's fairly level. Should be a good camp spot here. So I'm going to do a little scout and see what's in here. I need a place to, yeah, see if I can feel the breeze now. See where I can set some traps and things like that. So try to get some camp meat. Because remember, this is a bug out scenario, so we don't want to be around people. We want to make sure that we're away from people. I'm off the river, so I'm back. Very difficult to get to. So unless they're like-minded like me, a little half crazy, then they probably won't be in here. And if I recall right, there's quite a bit of game on this creek, so it's a good water source. It's a little muddy. I brought some water with me, but if there was a real emergency, you could drink this. That's no problem. It's basically a runoff creek, so it's all rainwater. Just a little muddy. But anyway, quite a few mosquitoes. So we're going to have to do something about that here in a little while. But let me get this boat tied off and we'll do a little scout around to take you with me. Yeah, this is some bad stuff in here. This is just pure swamp. Pure swamp. I mean, just to kind of give you an idea. Hey, look at all that. That's waist deep. It's the only high ground there is right there where I parked the boat. let's head back that way. And let me get some bearings on my compass here. Okay, it's north, so we're headed northwest. And the creek's about east. All right. Now, if I run across anything interesting, I'll turn the camera back on. Now, if you had about a 220 conibear, that'd be a perfect place to set one right there. So there's definitely something in there. That right there's an old deer stand. Y'all 2x4 there. You see a nail too, ain't that the side of it. See right there, big nail. There's a hog. By herself too, maybe a male. Can anyone tell me what that is? That, my friends, is a wolf. The stride. Stride's about 2 foot. So he's not a real big one, but big enough, I guess. So the wolves are back. Well, after I did the scalp, I found the wolf tracks and the one hog. I mean, it's thick in there. I don't know if I like this place or not. We'll see if I can't get back in the boat and go on up that creek a little bit further. So, anyway, I think that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try to go on up that creek a little bit, maybe get on the other side. I find an open place over there. So, stick with me. I came up the creek a little bit, for about 50 yards, and it's starting to get a little thick in there, so pull over, got on the other side of the creek, and see if we can't find a better place to hunt. So I'll turn the camera back on when I find something. Don't that look like a hog snout? I think it may be. Well, this would be a great place to hide out, but a miserable place to stay. Mosquitoes are horrible. So I think I'm gonna paddle back out to the river and go back up to my old camp spot back in that slough. I didn't see any squirrel nests or anything in here. Of course, all the acorns and everything are gone, so the squirrels may have moved somewhere else near pine trees, which is way back over in there and you can't get to it River's up too high. Everything's covered in swamps. Just one giant swamp back in there. So go to plan C. Well, that's really aggravating that the person is back in there in my hog jar. There ain't much I can do about it. Alright. Alright. This has got to be my favorite spot on the river. I keep coming back to this. It's just I haven't found any place better. Game is in the area. You have to get to it by boat, but you're back off the river, you're hidden. It's kind of difficult to get to, but I just love it. It's open woods, nice breeze, plenty of firewood. Just a great place to camp. We're expecting some storms to come in while I'm here, so there's no widowmakers. It's just a great place to camp. So let me unload the boat and get on a level place, and we'll go through gear.